What's up, y'all? How you doing? Joshua Young's The Medicare Machine coming at you with today. What the heck is today? Tuesday, November 18th, Medicare Momentum Minute. Okay, this is about helping those who are in the industry, who are brokers or agents, level up and get momentum. Momentum is one of the most powerful things. So we're continuing with everyone wants mastery, but nobody wants repetition. What the point is practice is what makes perfect. You're not that you necessarily have to script things, not that you have to practice, but if you don't have a repeatable, duplicatable process, doesn't have to be a script, but at least a bullet point list. Okay, you should have a bullet point list or a checklist to make sure you stay on task, stay on target, and that you go through things in the correct order. There is a certain order that if you go through things in that order, it will unlock trust at a different rate than if you use other means and methods. And so, again, repetition is the separator. Amateurs get bored with repetition. Professionals get better and better and better and better and better. And I would argue that for me, I have fine-tuned the process over years. That the stuff I hear now are, wow, that was fast. That was very easy. That was very simple. Thank you. Right. And so if you master the craft and get to a point where you're not caught up in the details and you're able to make very quick movements and decisions, in essence, without thinking. And that's where practice comes into perfect. Whether if you take a sport as an example, the reason you practice so much is so that when you're in the pressure moment, when you're tired, when you're under pressure, in the fourth quarter, and the clock's winding down, etc., you fall to your level of preparation and practice. You don't rise to the occasion. So you can rise, but as you rise to your level of practice and preparation, or you fall to your level of practice and preparation, depends on what kind of level of practice and preparation you've put into it. And if you've taken it seriously and you're doing this like a professional, if you can do the basics at an elite level daily without being reminded, you're going to become unstoppable. And that's really the key to this. The momentum comes from, like, pedaling a bike comes from one motion at a time, one revolution at a time with the pedals. You're pedaling one revolution at a time. You can't speed that up. There's no way to skip a revolution when you're riding a bike. Okay, you can coast, but that requires momentum or potential energy, which is also momentum, right? And so if you're at the top of a hill, you had to get to that top of the hill somehow, some way. You either walked up, you rode up. I don't care how you got up. If you're on the top of a hill with a bike, you didn't just spawn there. You didn't just become there. Okay, you didn't teleport there, right? And so, again, most people fail because they stop when it feels routine. Okay, that's when you start winning. The top 1% are going to win because they attack the routine with passion. They're starting to fine tune 1% better every day. Fine tune, fine tune, fine tune. And when you find something that works, stop tuning. Work on something else. Find another gap or error in the system. Okay, your breakthrough isn't in new information. It's in a consistent execution of what you already know. Most of you have the skill sets. Most of you have the skills and or access to the people that have the skills. So you can just get the skill sets and then start practicing. Listening to someone do it once is not practicing. Listening to someone do it and then practicing it, whether it's in front of a mirror, whether it's in front of a camera, whether it's in front of real people, whether you're doing practice sessions with friends or family, practicing saying the vernaculars, practicing with the verbiage makes it to where you don't have marbles in your mouth when it counts. You don't say or a lot because you're trying to collect your thoughts and decide what direction you're going. You have clear, decisive, concise speech that moves and motivates. That's the influence of a good salesperson. That's the influence of a good advisor. Master the reps, master the results. Let's go. That is today's Momentum Minute. Get out there, crush it, help somebody, and let me know how I can help you. See you tomorrow.